What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about the top 5 most heavily shorted EV stocks in the market as of right now going into this upcoming week. So I'm going to go over all of the things that you need to know, but first make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So I'm going to go through this list fairly fast only because there isn't really any significant change from last time I've done this. But it is to note that a lot of these stocks are starting to gain some actual good momentum behind the scenes. Plus, a lot of them are starting to unveil their Q4 numbers, such as more notably, of course, Tesla. So whatever happens to Tesla, good, bad, or the ugly, is going to trickle down to other EVs, potentially causing them to go higher. But starting off, Workhorse did go down 5.99% on Friday, sitting at 79 cents. Over the last 1 year, though, down 89.54%. 16.5% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 6.18 million shares overall are being shorted. And then cost to borrow average is 17.05. Through IBKR does indicate roughly around 30,000 shares is available to be shorted. So somewhat limited supply, and I've kind of explained that in the past. That could lead to some buying coming from big money just for the purposes of lending out shares. So again, something to kind of consider. Moving on to stock number 4, Rivian did go down 2.78% on Friday, sitting at 1365. Over the last 1 year, down 42.48%. 18.67% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 138 million shares overall are being shorted. And shorts in Rivian's case have actually returned quite a lot, and Rivian alongside Lucid and many others are directly correlated with Tesla. So like I said, whatever happens to Tesla, good, bad, or the ugly, a lot of people are going to instantly assume that is the demand for Rivian, Lucid, and whatever. Most likely this upcoming week, Rivian isn't going to be unveiling their numbers. I think they're usually the following week, and then Lucid is kind of the week after. They haven't been announced yet, and so just kind of stay tuned for that. But through IBKR does indicate roughly around 750,000 shares is available to be shorted. Moving on to stock number 3, Lucid, sitting at $3.20, did go down 3.03% on Friday. Over the last 1 year, though, down 25.93%. Over the last 1 month, though, it is up 45.79%. So it is gaining some pretty good traction. 22.59% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 269.1 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost of borrow average 1.12, and then utilization is 76.67. Going forward, I think the next couple of reports of these, I'm going to be using short score, so that will change the whole dynamic of these top 5. Like I said, they didn't really change based on my last one. So for those of you that kind of tuned in, you would know that Faraday is next. So this one is gaining a lot of good traction. A lot of big accounts are starting to really call this out as a squeeze play, but with it sitting at $1.76, it did go up 33% on Friday, continued that another 13.64% after hours. And yet, I guess over the last 1 year, it is to note that it is down 95.62%, but 26.49% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 11.59 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost per average 31.71, utilization is 87.82, and then through IBKR does indicate roughly around 1.3 million shares is available to be shorted. So this is stock number 2, like I said, gaining a lot of traction. And then your number 1 most heavily shorted EV is MULN. That is sitting at 96 cents, did go down 9.43% on Friday, largely because they did submit a preliminary 14A, so another shareholder meeting, possibly another reverse stock split. Over the last 1 year, down 99.91%. So this has been a very interesting stock. It does indicate it is on the threshold list, and it has been on the threshold list since September the 16th. So kind of crazy stuff. So I think there's more to it happening behind the scenes, but 27.93% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 2.46 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost of borrow average 244.33%. Utilization is 63.37, and then through IBKR does indicate roughly around 250,000 shares is available to be shorted. Like I said, this is exactly how you do see it jump up from roughly 9,000 to 75,000 to 30,000 or 300,000, is because big entities do buy just for the purposes of lending out shares. Very profitable business for a lot of entities such as even BlackRock. So this is your top 5 most heavily shorted EVs going into this upcoming week? Do you own any of them? And do you think any of them potentially could squeeze? I think right now, all eyes are going to be on Faraday for a potential squeeze, similar to what happened in May. I did a dedicated video all about this under my other YouTube channel, Trending Stocks. So pop over there and take a kind of watch that. But yeah, should be a fun old time. Let me know your viewpoint on all of these stocks. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing weekend thus far. Then one final thing, pop over to my Patreon, link in the description below and also the comments. I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers. So pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.